So Blueface done exposed the truth about Chrisean's son, Chrisean Jr., that is not his child.
Didn't we say the older Chrisean Jr. get, the more he was gonna look like Ronnie? That NDA agreement.
Y'all definitely gotta check this out, okay? Y'all definitely gotta check this out because it's kind of creepy and kind of eerie that he called everything out.
John has responded to Blueface telling the internet that Junior was never...
So I feel like we are going to see her with that child. Is this going to be a child she gives birth to? The flock of tarot card is up right. This is a yes. I feel like she might go full term with this child. Is this child Blueface's baby?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Huh? Yes.
Look at you.
Something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in.
So Blueface done exposed the truth about Chrisean's son, Chrisean Jr., that is not his child. But I've been knew this because my good friend, my lovely celebrity tarot reader, Boots Tarot, have predicted this while Chrisean was still pregnant with his child. Way before she gave birth to him, he basically predicted that Chrisean was allegedly pregnant before, got an OSHUN, and then ended up getting, or lost the baby, and then ended up getting pregnant again, and then told Blueface that that was his child. And I'm going to walk you guys through everything and even show you his prediction since 2023, months before Chrisean even had the baby. And then afterwards, you know, Ronnie came out saying that that was possibly his child, but then Ronnie was unalived. And Blueface has basically been dropping hints that that child was not his. And that is probably the reason why they connect with this child off the internet and actually basically exposing this child to all these people in the world. Didn't Blueface put the baby's private part on social media? I think he been knew this child was not his. And I think he been trying to embarrass Chrisean for... It's crazy. Let's get into it, and y'all stay tuned because I have the video and you probably even will think that it's kind of creepy how he's able to predict these things. And I have to say, later on I talk about my personal experience with him. But this man is very talented. He's the real deal. Just like I share Sloan Bella's videos on my channel and a lot of people believe that she's the real deal. I swear by Boots. He has never not have receipts. Everything he predicts about celebrities, about real people, about my life even, always receipts upon receipts upon receipts upon receipts. And I will tell you a little story about my YouTube channel and how he basically helped me with my YouTube channel. Just receipts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. And yes, this is an off-camera video, so I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will be tagging Boots to this video because I want y'all to know more about him. And if you're interested, you know, go give him a follow. Love you guys. Let's get into the story time.
Blueface took to Twitter to say that Chrisean Jr. is not biologically his son, and Chrisean has responded. In Blueface post on Twitter, he basically said that he was tired of hiding the fact that he is not Chrisean Jr.'s biological father. Blueface also said that Ronnie is the real dad, and rest in peace to him. Chrisean said that she is not denying access to her son because she wants to be spiked. Chrisean brought up the fact that Blueface had made a song basically saying that a girl was dumb and a baby was dumb, and she said that Blueface was insinuating about her and her son. Chrisean also said that Blueface was talking about Chrisean Jr. hair, and she was basically just protecting her son, and she's not planning on bringing him around because basically it's causing him harm. She did say that recently she was invited to events with Blueface and I guess the family and stuff, but she declined them because she don't want to be around that type of energy. Chrisean said that she is not interested in going back and forth on the internet, and basically she's focusing on Chrisean Jr., and that's the only thing that she's worried about. Some people is saluting Chrisean for standing on business with Blueface, but some people is basically saying that nah, she just don't want the baby around because she don't want Blueface and his family to figure out what's wrong with the baby. Well, the toddler.
Who the baby daddy?
Blue? He swear he not.
He swear he not.
No, like he swears it's a chance it couldn't be his.
Why is that?
It's 0 chance?
Because like I said, like if he doing him and I got the right to do me. So he think my right
So he don't trust you?
Yeah, he don't trust me. He like, I lied too much, I did this, blah, 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 blah. Because at first I was getting pregnant and then I aborted this shit. Like, ooh.
You did that a lot?
3 times with him. So I was just like, all right, we're not ready. All right, you don't want it. All right, cool. Then got to a point where he was like, I want a family. I want a baby with you. Have my baby, blah, blah, blah. So he started the shit out of me crazy, like real crazy. So I started going on my knees too, like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one. So then I got pregnant, but in the midst of me getting pregnant, we're beefing and shit. I don't know. We're going through stuff like, that's not even my baby. I don't want no baby with you no more.
So let me say this. I have a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. My degree goes from birth to 3rd grade, and I have a minor in special education. When I look at this baby who just had his 2nd birthday, and I realize that up until now, he's more than likely not received any services, it breaks my heart, because I know that even if somebody were to get him today and start getting him help, he is so far behind and delayed. Like, the fact that we're watching this and screaming, and it's like literally nothing we can do. She's moving from place to place, house to house with this. Y'all thought I was joking before about reporting her when she live. This shit is ridiculous. Anybody that say mind your own business, I can't say what I want to say because I'm damn near on my last strike. But I'm not minding nothing when I'm looking at something like this. And if you can mind your own business, because that's her child, we need less people like you. And that's the reason why she like that. Because all them people around her, smoking around her, sitting around her. Mind you, this was on live at midnight.
So guys, you all heard what that lady had to say. I would like to get your opinion. What do you all think? Do you think that Junior has made progress? I mean, he's 2 years old and he's not walking. Children walk at 9 months. But you know, T.I.'s grandson, Lil King, he isn't walking. He just had his 1st year birthday. Some boys go a little slower than girls. That's true. But the baby is 2 now. And now the child was seen at DDG's stream. You know, Blueface was holding him. I don't know if they edited the pictures a little bit, so I'm not going to even show them. But what do you guys think? I mean, there's just a lot going on. People are saying that the child is for her former boyfriend. You know, he was unalived, claiming to be the father, wanting a paternity test, but he never got it. Allegedly, Blueface's father has swabbed the baby's mouth, and the mom says she has the DNA. So I don't know who the baby dad is. It's not my business, but I do know that that child at 2 should be doing a little bit more. Leave your comment, okay? Thanks for watching. One more thing. Here's the deceased young man who was saying that he was the father. He was her boyfriend of 4 years, high school and college. They're from Baltimore. All right. And then here's Blueface. Now, we all know what Blueface looks like. He has recently come out of prison and his face is tatted up a little bit more. He said that he would only remove those face tattoos if his daughter says that she didn't like them. I hope she tells him she doesn't like the face tattoos. But anyway, leave your comments, and I hope that the child does. I think the child needs to be seen for club feet. Okay? I really do. That's just my personal opinion. I'm no doctor, all right?
Noise! Make some noise! Sit down. What the f? Wait. Sit down. And why the f we got on the same outfit? Now that's personal. Are you the bitch that was on the phone? Is you the bitch from the phone? No. Are you from the phone? What with the baby there? Not to me. What the hell? What's the baby there? Noise! Make some noise!
Sit down.
Didn't we say the older Chrisean Jr. get, the more he was going to look like Ronnie? That NDA agreement must be up because, you know, he's starting to speak on it now. DNA doesn't lie. You're supposed to have something from the other parent, at least something, some toes, some features in the face, something. He had nothing for Blueface, but he was looking just like Ronnie. He was. That's why Carlissa wasn't going as hard. He even admitted Ronnie wasn't tripping, going all over, doing what he was doing to Chrisean when he was alive. It's not his baby. And I think maybe that's why he wanted to add a new baby, because he really wanted that to be his baby. So, yeah.
Which employee saved Chrisean's rock baby after she left the child in the car while getting ready for a streamer prom? At what point are we going to stop and say, hey, that's enough now, and we're going to really try to find some way of getting this child some help? Now, I don't even know if Blueface would be the better alternative, and I'm never one to suggest anybody's child should be taken into CPS. But at what point are we going to look and say, hey, you're not looking like a fit mother or even a fit parent? And I know on both sides, I'm going to say, hey, Blueface might also not be the most fit parent. What exactly is the alternative in this situation? Because that child definitely needs attention, and we both know why. We've seen the videos, we've seen the clips, and if you're being honest with yourself, you know what I'm talking about. Now, does this child have any grandparents, anybody else that can step in and maybe take over? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is not the first time we've heard this, and this probably won't be the last, and I'm a little bit concerned about that child.
So I feel like we are going to see her with that child. Is this going to be a child she gives birth to? The Qapital card is up right. This is a yes. I feel like she might go full term with this child. Is this child Blueface's baby? Reporting live to render you the answer, Bob.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob. No. Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
This is saying that this is also somebody in the public eye, though. The reptile card is upright, and Blueface actually knows whose child that is.
Okay, so shout out to Corey Lombardi for the post. Now, we talked about this months ago, okay? We talked about this months ago, and it's resurfaced now because of the viral interview between Chrisean ex-boyfriend Ronnie and Tasha K. So this tarot card reader guy named Boots, okay? He did a tarot card reading on Chrisean and Blueface relationship and pregnancy, okay? A whole year and a half ago. Actually, this was in May of 2023. The baby was born in September 2023, okay? And he pretty much clocked a lot of tea. He predicted a lot of stuff, which is super crazy to me, okay? So y'all definitely got to check this out, okay? Y'all definitely got to check this out because it's kind of creepy and kind of eerie that he called everything out, okay? He said at this time that that Blueface wasn't the father of Chrisean baby, okay? So check this out, man. Fair use.
Okay, in the case of Chrisean, what the hell is going on? She's definitely not 20 weeks pregnant.
Uh-oh. I think he was claiming that she was more like farther along at the time.
Is she pregnant at all? She is pregnant. Okay. Is this the original pregnancy that I read on? It is not. Mezzanine shows up front. Okay, so she indeed lost the first pregnancy and got pregnant again. The quarantine card is upright. That is a fucking yes.
You know what's crazy about that? That's what Ronnie was calling. I mean, that's what Ronnie said in the interview, right? With Tasha K, and he said it obviously on IG Live. He was saying that she was pregnant, okay? And he felt like that was Blueface baby. She got the A word, she got rid of the baby, right? And then he said, you know, they started hooking up and she ended up pregnant again. Okay? So that's crazy. Remember, this guy called this out before any of this information even came out. So that's crazy.
Ooh, that'll do it. But she didn't announce that she had an abortion. Am I correct? The Puka card is in reverse. It wasn't an abortion. It was a miscarriage. Okay, so when I read it in January 24th, this is what I'm getting. She was pregnant. She lost that child, got pregnant again, which would make sense as to why. Okay, in the case of...
I got to remind y'all, okay? This is why it's kind of weird, man. Like, yeah, is this dude a fortune teller or something? Think about it, y'all. He's claiming this. Y'all, this is recorded May of 2023. Before Junior was even here. Okay? This was last year. Ronnie is saying all of this stuff now that this guy said a year ago. Saying that she had, you know, he said it wasn't a word. He said it was a miscarriage, whatever the case may be. He said that she was pregnant, okay? Lost the baby, ended up getting pregnant again. Okay? Wow. Wow.
Sean, what the hell is going on? Why Blueface is questioning the paternity of this next child. Okay, why is she saying that it's 20 weeks so she don't get found out that she got pregnant again?
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Okay, what does Zeus have to do with this? Zeus offered her a show documenting her pregnancy, so I feel like that was more of an incentive for her to continue to, you know, paint the narrative that she is pregnant.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the booze.
Was the OBGYN telling the truth? The Desmond's card is upright. She was paid to lie.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, that goes against the code. Don't y'all have to take some type of hypocritical oath? Here we go again.
And that's what Ronnie was saying. He was saying if you add up the dates, right? He's saying that she had like an induced delivery. Basically, Junior was supposed to be born maybe a few weeks later, right? But they said she had him earlier to try to match up the dates that, you know, her and you know, OBGYN was saying on Crazy in Love for the show. They try to match it up to make it seem like it was Blueface baby. But Ronnie's saying that the real dates and the conception dates is around the time that he was with her, and that would have made Junior, you know, projected date of birth in October, right? Wow. Remember, this guy is calling all of this before Junior was even born, y'all. So that's the crazy thing about it. This some witchcraft or something?
So, Blueface decided to expose that Chrisean Rock or Chrisean Jr. is not his baby, which is the baby that he had with Chrisean, which is the baby that ever since his baby came into this world has been going through so much in front of the entire world. And this woman does not care about her child, to the point where people are literally saying that they think this lady wants her child gone, right? Because the baby's having seizure on camera. The baby's going through all these things on camera, and she has people are diagnosing the baby. We don't know this to be true because she feels that her baby is normal and the baby does not need help. So it's her child, you know, there's nothing we can do. We can talk about how she's taking care of the child because she put it in front of us, but we cannot force her to take her child to the doctor and get the proper care that the child needs. But this young lady has been putting this baby through hell since the baby was in her stomach. And Boots Tarot, which I've talked about before, the celebrity oracle, the celebrity tarot reader, which is my actual he's not my mentor yet, honey, but I'm thinking about it. But look, I've gotten reading from Boots, and she never miss. This is mother right there, never miss. Okay, so I will tag him in the comment section. And actually, when my YouTube channel, this is something that you guys didn't even know, right? So when my YouTube channel was demonetized for almost 4 months, Boots predicted that I was going to have my YouTube channel back up till the day, basically. Like, look, and I was going through it because you guys noticed that there was no commercials, there was no you couldn't hype my videos for like 4 months, and I didn't want to talk about it because it didn't make any sense. And yes, I continued to post every single day for 4 months, or you know, because that's what you guys are used to. I post every day, everybody's looking forward to it. I don't take a day off because what I do is I pre-record and I have my things already there, so I have plenty of videos. If I want to take a day off, I can, you know. So yes, I've posted every day. You guys didn't even realize that my channel was demonetized because yes, you realized that there was no commercial, so you were enjoying the videos with no commercial. So I will really be happy if you guys actually let the commercials play on my videos, you know, and not skip the commercials, because that's kind of how your girl get paid. And for the last 4 months, I'm gonna get to the point, right? But for the last 4 months, I have not been getting paid because my channel was demonetized, and I didn't see the point of telling you guys this because what's the point, right? I love you guys, you know, I appreciate you guys watching my channel, so I continue to post regardless of me not making any money off of it, because I knew eventually my channel was going to be monetized. Not because Boots told me. Yes, it was a huge part of it, because I got to the point where I was actually starting to get discouraged, not with the work, not with like making videos, but because I kept getting denied because of just silly stuff, right? So now I know how to manage YouTube, because you know, I've only been on YouTube for a year, so I know how to manage YouTube now, and you know, that shit's never gonna happen again. And I know that because Boots have predicted that, and I'm like, okay, Boots, you know, speak your shit, right? And now I'm going to show you guys how basically, just look, right? So back in 2023, Boots predicted, went literally a few months before Chrisean had her baby, he predicted that Chrisean was going to have a boy, and that the baby is not Blueface's baby, allegedly, which now Blueface has come out and said that it was allegedly Ronnie's baby, and Ronnie has passed on. And recently, Chrisean, if this was Chrisean and not AI, in a video she was saying that when she speaks things happen. Now y'all know I talk about how your words are power. Excuse me. Your words are powerful. So when you're singing about certain things, you're singing certain songs, you know, about, oh, you know, all my friends are dead, you know, all that stuff, you're literally manifesting that into reality, right? And so Chrisean basically said that out of her own mouth, people better leave her alone, because when she speaks, people get unalive. And I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not just, you know, your speak. Maybe there was other things I had to do, you know, that ended up in this young man's life being taken. But I'm assuming she was referring to this young man. Now, we don't know this to be true. This is all alleged. This is all in my opinion. But I'm assuming that's what she was referring to, because it sounded very much like, you know, because she was saying, look at my my ex or something like that. I want to find the video for you guys, but if I don't find it, just take my word for it. Like, it was on a video and I saw it. Whether it was AI, I don't know, but this is all alleged. Like I said, I don't know these people, and I don't know if she was actually referring to this young man, but that's Ronnie. And now Ronnie, supposedly, allegedly, was on the street, is that Ronnie was Chrisean Jr.'s father. I mean, yeah, father. But Boots predicted back in, I believe, May 2023, and I remember watching it because I was living in Orlando at the time, and I was going through something, but Boots actually took me out of that. Like, his live videos kept me like sane, right? And I'm just watching him because he's so funny, just so funny, and he put on a whole show. He has like all the, you know, clapping, so whenever he says something funny, I love it because he has his own audience clapping, and it's interesting. Anyways, so he predicted that Chrisean was pregnant, one, and she actually lost that child, and then she was pregnant with Blueface's baby. Y'all gotta see the video, so I'm just walking you through what you're about to see. She was pregnant with Blueface's baby, lost the baby, got pregnant with Ronnie's baby, and kept that baby, but then try to convince Blueface that was his baby. Okay, he predicted all of this in 2023, and while she hadn't even given birth, he basically predicted that she was gonna have a boy, and that was the case. And for the longest, I've been like following the whole thing. Even when Chrisean was holding the baby at Walmart, and the baby's neck is just bobbing around, you know, like a basketball, just bobbing around. I'm just like, this lady, she put this baby through so much, even in birth, because why is there rumors in the street that she was actually drinking while pregnant? That is diabolical. And we actually saw it. She was pregnant. She was going to every event. Chrisean could not stay home, as if they put hot foot powder around her house for her. Ma'am, why are you outside? You're this pregnant. Why are you outside? I don't understand why people over here don't take pregnancy this serious. I understand, you know, I always see the people exposing their belly and all this stuff, and I'm like, it's cute. Rihanna did it. So cute, you know. The way she was wearing that little yellow outfit with her baby's stomach was shaped into it. Very cute. I always think it's very cute. But in my culture, you know, when you're pregnant, and not to say we should be merging cultures or anything like that, not to say people should be changing, but in my culture, pregnant people literally have to cover their belly button, because they believe that people can it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Covering of the belly button. You know, not to say you should do this extreme, but to be going out clubbing with other people around, all this energy. First of all, liquor is flowing, walk-ins are everywhere, because at the end of the day, when you are, in this video, I will tie in after this video, I'm going to make a video about the whole alcohol and how, you know, when you drink alcohol, you literally take a back seat and the spirit takes over, basically, because, you know, alcohol, body eating spirits. But yeah, she's drinking with this child, right, in her belly. Drinking with this child in her belly, going to parties. I mean, she's 9 months pregnant. I think Chrisean could have possibly even had the baby at a club or something, you know. I think the day she actually had her baby, it was probably weekdays, and there was nothing going on, and she just so happened to be at home, and, you know, her water broke, because Chrisean, she could have had that baby at a club, because she was out every day. This lady never took a day off, right? But Boots predicted that all these things were going to happen, only for Blueface to basically come out and said, oh, he's not the father of the child. And I'm assuming he been knew he wasn't the father of the child. And also his mother, Clarissa, also been knew that she wasn't the father of the child, right? Because I'm sure eventually Chrisean told him, or maybe she didn't, because Chrisean really, really loved the limelight. She loved the spotlight, honey. I mean, if she could do all the intakes in the world just to stay on television in front of our eyes so she can get paid, she would love that. But you know what though, I am proud of her for actually deciding to step into a career where she can put what it is that she has, which is a lot of anger. She has a lot of anger, and transmute that energy and alchemize that energy. Why? Because she likes to fight. Chrisean loves to fight. I mean, she was on that show, and then her and Blueface were just fighting all the time. It was just two spirits that should have never crossed paths in this life nor other lifetimes, because they're just so low vibrational and negative together, right? But it's almost as though, like, to me, it's like spirits that follow each other from past lives, right? Because that energy, that relationship is just so toxic and negative. But anyways, yeah, so now she's trying to be a boxer now. Congratulations to her. Well, not trying, I think she has a contract or something. She's trying to be she's a boxer now, which means she's turning all that anger, all of that extra things that she's always wanted to, like, fight people for, she's actually turning into money. So I'm actually very proud of her. But Boots predicted all of this. With that being said, here is the video of Boots. I know this was long. Here's the video of Boots. Y'all enjoy. And also, yes, this is an off-camera video, and I know you guys already know that, but I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
I want you to go back and watch all the videos of Chrisean Rock around people with her son. You know, when people see a baby, they be, oh my God, the baby's here. The baby. Don't nobody look at that baby. The baby niggas won't even make eye contact with the baby. They start, niggas roll up blunts and shit just. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not making fun of the baby. I know I'm laughing and I look jovial and it's funny to me, but I'm not making fun of the baby. It's not like we could do anything, but we watched their girl drink pregnant. And I remember just a year ago, 2 years ago, people, the baby's fine. Nothing's wrong with the baby. Who gets on the internet and talks about a child? Bro, the baby sitting in the chair like this. I'm not making fun of the baby. If you think that's what I'm doing, then you got a problem. I'm telling the actual truth. I never seen nobody walk up to the baby and say, oh my God, Junior's so cute, baby. Bounce the baby on the bounce. Nobody even look at that baby. They don't even say nothing to the baby. They don't even acknowledge the baby exists.
Sean has responded to Blueface telling the internet that Junior was never his son and it was always Ronnie's son. If you missed that, go to my previous video. It's a whole breakdown. He done posted it and told all the... Okay, this was her first response. It was on Instagram. Pray for Jonathan. That is like eerie, like bone chilling, like because he just admitted that this was all fake. He was never the dad. Ronnie was the dad. R.I.P. Ronnie. Ronnie's not with us no more, and we know who said is to blame, allegedly. So for her to say pray for Jonathan, it's almost like, okay, now you're next. And she just posted this to her Snapchat right now. It says, let me clear something up. No one is denying anyone access out of spite. As a mother, my responsibility is to protect my child. Less than a week ago, my son was publicly disrespected from Blue, and I will never normalize that. You called him both of us dumb. Oh, she spelled that wrong. You called him both of us dumb on Playboy Max stream, insinuating our kid is dumb. Then later after that, you made a statement about his hair.
Chrisean giving me setup vibes. Because why she keep on saying that Blueface ain't gonna live long? Like, how do you know how long somebody gonna live? Did God tell you? She talking about he ain't gonna live long because he don't treat the baby right. If that's the case, she ain't gonna live long because she don't treat the damn baby right. Why the hell she gave out that man whole address? I mean, his whole full address. Like, what if his kids is over there? What if your child happened to be there? Like, why would you say he ain't gonna live long and then give out his address? I don't know. That's giving me setup vibes. Because who just announces somebody's address, just, especially your baby daddy? Somebody that you was just wiping the sweat off his head, putting socks on his feet just last week? Now you giving out his address and saying he ain't gonna live long? He ain't gonna live long like Ronnie didn't? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Chrisean, somebody need to go check on her, and because why is she making accusations like that? Like, Blueface better get that shit together. Better her than him. I don't know, because I fuck wouldn't keep on saying stuff like that to me. That don't even sound right. Because what?
We're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to. It has one for to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So So I'm gonna run down real quick about the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you will need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels, and let's see, a 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol is there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil looks like, all that, and the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell, and basically